show that there's good Christian content, and it's not just it's not just a good time. It's teaching them. It's bringing Jesus into their heart. So
yeah. Someone we're very excited to be connecting with right now is the wonderful Rob in Hillcrest. Good afternoon, Rob. How are you, mate?
good afternoon. I'm great, thank you.
Now, we were just, Joe was just talking about that wonderful heritage, the generational, process of faith. Does Vision, I know you're a dad, tell us about your kids. How many you got and who are they?
So I've got three kids, Liliana 10, and then Josiah 7, and little Benjamin 2. So.
Okay. For starters, great names, great ages there. Now, how important is Vision in the role of your family and raising these three precious children that God has given you?
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's so many influences today, and we can be consumed by that. But it's so refreshing to be able to turn on the radio and get good music and good content. Just to continue to get that good input into the next generations coming through.
And I believe that your daughter has even been tuning into V180, is that right?
Absolutely, yeah. So it was probably only about 6 months ago, and I'm like, hey, you got to give this a listen to, and she absolutely loved it. So she's just there going, this is great music. So it's good. She's definitely very impressionable at the moment, and so I want to get the best things into her ears as possible.
Yeah, and the music there's pretty pumping for a family dance party too.
That's it, definitely.
You sound like you're speaking from experience there, Jen.
I may be sort of speaking from experience, yeah.
So for your oldest,
might have been on my own party, but anyway.
For your oldest there, Rob, your 10-year-old, discovering V180, you're talking about the difference this makes, because your daughter is so impressionable. And this is what we're finding, this next generation coming up, devices and social media and their friends. Absolutely. It's such a massive influence. How do you engage in this as a dad, and what are you using to be able to do all this?
Yeah, I mean, I've just recently been talking about peer pressures and role models, and there's so many that they look to or that the media put forward. But to have some good people and to show that there's good Christian content, and it's not just it's not just a good time. It's teaching them. It's bringing Jesus into their heart. So
yeah, and I love your story because how long have you been listening to Vision for?
Listen, about 12 months, maybe 18 months, but yeah. I was trying to tune into the radio and I could never get a good frequency, and then Phil Edwards goes to my church and said, you got to get the app. And so I grabbed that, and then I've just been exploring all the amazing stuff on there, from the devotionals to the podcast to just the radio itself. So
it's life-changing. Once you figure out that important step of being able to get the app playing in the car, life has changed.
Yeah, definitely. And it's I was just thinking, I go to church on a Sunday, but it's like having church with me every single day. And I can choose if I want to listen to a sermon, through a podcast, or just some uplifting music, or all the programs that come on through the radio. It's just fantastic.